Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our Upper School Academic Award Ceremony for the 2023-2024 school year. As is our custom, we're taking a moment during a very busy and very exciting time of the year to recognize the hard work and accomplishments of a number of our upper school students. Yesterday, I was talking with a group of middle school students who asked why the upper school was having an award ceremony, and I actually thought that was a pretty good question. Why is it that we take time to have this ceremony? There are a number of reasons, probably different reasons depending on who you ask, but for me, one of those reasons is that I see this as a chance for our faculty, your teachers, to show their appreciation for you. Yes, not everyone's name in the room today will be called, but for those that are, you have enhanced the learning experience of your classmates, and you've helped us fulfill our mission as teachers because of your efforts and your talents. This is our chance to acknowledge you, to appreciate all that you've done as students, and to provide your peers with the opportunity to celebrate the example which you set for the entire student body. So please join me today as we celebrate each student who's recognized. Please share your applause with them equally, whether you are their best friend or someone you've barely met. We're so happy to welcome many of their families to be here with us this afternoon, so I hope each one of us takes advantage of this opportunity to support each other and appreciate the work of all of our award recipients. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Laviola, the chair of our World Languages Department, to present our first awards of the afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm Senora Laviola, and I will be presenting remarks prepared by Dr. Lalich for this year's awards for excellence in French. This year, we have 2 French award winners. Our first recipient is an exceptional student who has graced both my experienced French class last year and my AP French class this year. She is none other than Gabrielle Woolen, a shining example of brilliance, respect, and dedication. Gabrielle is an amazing language learner who understands that mastering a new language demands meticulous attention to detail, consistent practice, and substantial effort beyond the classroom. In every session, she is 100% attentive, tackling tasks with an impressive eye for detail and a commitment to going above and beyond. Gabrielle's dedication is evident in her unwavering effort and willingness to add a creative touch to her language endeavors, often incorporating visuals with great finesse. Regardless of any hurdles she encounters, Gabrielle's work ethic remains unscathed, never faltering in her commitment to French. Not only does she never miss an assignment, but she also consistently ranks among the first to submit her work, demonstrating her exemplary organizational skills and proactive approach to learning. Beyond language proficiency, Gabrielle's profound understanding of French culture and her insatiable thirst for knowledge set her apart as a truly exceptional student of French. Félicitations, Gabrielle. Our next recipient of the Award for Excellence in French stands out in this year's AP French class for his commitment and dedication. From the very beginning, it was evident that Finn Fleming was determined to master French as much as possible. He consistently immerses himself in the language, engaging with classmates and using learned structures and expressions with remarkable clarity and nuance. His admiration for the language is palpable, as he often comments on his favorite expressions that, according to him, have an air of sophistication. Thanks to Finn's unwavering commitment, his French proficiency has soared. His positive demeanor is an inspiration, not just to me, but to his peers as well. Finn's meticulous approach to his work is evident in every task, where he consistently goes above and beyond expectations. His brilliance particularly shines through in discussions on French literature and current global challenges. Finn Fleming's journey is a testament to the power of dedication and passion in language learning and acquisition. Félicitations, Finn. I will be presenting remarks prepared by Magistra Frido for this year's award for excellence in Latin. Selecting a recipient for the Latin Award this year proved to be quite challenging, given the remarkable depth of knowledge and enthusiasm for Latin and classics displayed by the students in the AS Latin class. Among these amazing students, Marley Ryan has demonstrated a genuine interest in the language and has made such excellent connections across texts and disciplines that it is evident that she will be a lifelong learner and is truly deserving of this award. Marley approaches Latin with equal measures of determination and dedication and humor, and does so with a sensitivity to nuance that makes her contributions particularly impressive. When asked to give 1 to 2 adjectives to describe Marley, her Latin teachers, both past and present, described her as hardworking, composed, confident, ambitious, and good-humored. Marley is a positive, diligent, and capable student who is equally comfortable translating Pastor et Oes and analyzing Catullus's poetry. We are proud to honor her with the 2024 Excellence in Latin Award. Gratulatio, Marley. I will be presenting remarks prepared by Dr. Guadalupe for this year's award for excellence in Spanish. This year's award recipient stands out among his current and former Spanish teachers for his linguistic ability and appreciation of Spanish-speaking cultures. Having had the opportunity to teach Ethan Cotavale in both intermediate and AP-level Spanish, I have seen firsthand the growth he has achieved here at MBS. Ethan brings excellence to the Spanish classroom. His work demonstrates an attention to detail that would bring a smile to any teacher's face. However, his excellence does not lie solely in his academic accomplishments. Ethan is willing to take linguistic risks, make mistakes, and wrestle with new structures and concepts. It's his linguistic ability combined with his humility and vulnerability that have contributed to his phenomenal progress. His passion for the language, his openness to learning, and his linguistic fearlessness make it clear as to why Ethan Cotavale is the recipient of this year's award for excellence in Spanish. Felicidades, Ethan. And now, for the Multilingual Excellence Award, I will once again be presenting remarks prepared by Dr. Guadalupe. Many would question why someone would choose to study 3 different languages with 3 different alphabets in their senior year. But if any of you are familiar with Michael Leibowitz, you will understand that the enthusiasm and energy he brings to all his linguistic endeavors is phenomenal. In AS Russian, he relished the opportunity to tackle Russian's notoriously challenging consonant clusters and case system. In his independent study in Arabic, he learned yet another phonetic system demonstrating his good ear for language. In AP Spanish, Micah leans into all our class discussions and is eager to explore the language and the many cultures it touches. He is especially adept at balancing seriousness and levity in the classroom, arguing about topics ranging from the role of religion in society to the utility of hobbies in modern life. For his love of language, his inquisitiveness about the world around him, and the joy that he brings to the process of inquiry, Micah Leibowitz is the winner of this year's award for multilingual excellence. Congratulations. And now I present Ms. Marone, Chair of the Math Department.
Good afternoon. The Baker Trophy for Excellence in Mathematics is awarded each year to the student who has exhibited outstanding achievement in mathematics. 2 years ago, Dr. Yalich came to me, explaining that he had a sophomore who wanted to take AP Calculus AB over the summer so that he could be in AP Calculus BC as a junior. I sighed. I get nervous when students seek to rush their math sequence, worried that they'll end up confused, frustrated, and worse off than when they began, all in the name of getting ahead. But for the sake of playing along, I said, "Okay, who is it?" "Ethan Kothavale," Dr. Yalich replied. "Oh, well, that was a different story." So Ethan did his summer course, came in, took a practice AP exam for me, scored a flat-out 90%, which is well above the cutoff for a 5, and proceeded to effectively run my BC Calculus class the next year. Ethan is, at heart, a problem solver. When presented with a novel mathematical challenge, most students are eager to go to work, ready to reproduce a method they have been shown previously. Ethan, however, pauses. He will sit and think for a moment before proceeding, and his solution is often sparked by an insight or connection his peers may have overlooked. In our class, he was infamous for cutting through a problem in 3 clever steps when it took everybody else 12. As the AP Calc BC teacher, I have many students who are talented mathematically, but Ethan is not simply talented. He is a true academic. His natural curiosity would propel him into the day's lesson, and I could always count on him to offer an idea, ask a question, or suggest next steps. In fact, I often found myself asking for contributions from somebody besides Ethan, just to be sure the class wasn't relying on him too heavily. In short, Ethan is a fascinating student and shows a tremendous amount of academic promise. He has all the raw materials required of a great intellect: persistence, curiosity, patience, skepticism, and an excitement for the crazy and funny little things that math can show us about our world. His insight betrays his age, and I can honestly say that I and his other teachers work with him more than we teach him. Congratulations, Ethan, on being this year's Baker Trophy recipient. The Mathematics Department presents the Paul Feurer Award each year in honor of a beloved teacher. In the 32 years of Paul's teaching career, he was both an instructor and a mentor to 3 generations of students attending first the Morristown School and later the Morristown Baird School. His influence on students, faculty, and thousands of others represents a legacy that will be passed on from generation to generation. This award is given to an accomplished mathematics student who exemplifies Paul's attributes: his patience, his persistence, his willingness to assist others, and his appreciation of the beauty and elegance of mathematics. This year's recipient is almost a permanent fixture in the Math and Science Center. In fact, I often have a front row seat to his problem solving as I sit at my desk and watch him scribble away on the glass wall of my office. I was pleased to find that only sometimes is he there to work on problems that were assigned in AP Calculus. Other times, he's simply working on interesting integrals that his teacher dug up for him, just for fun. I then found out that he's actually been searching for his own problems to present to Mr. Tamburino in an effort to stump him. It's almost as if he has made mathematics, dare I say, a hobby. And while I can think of many students who enjoy math for its own sake, few are able to successfully translate their enthusiasm to their peers. This student has graciously accepted the guidance of his teachers and used what he has learned to help other students. He can frequently be found in the CQR helping younger students in IM2 or IM3, but he's not just helping. He's helping in the way that we as teachers would hope. That is, he's not just telling them what to do, but instead asking questions that guide the student and force them to think for themselves. He's asking about their background in math and how they're used to solving problems. He makes a sincere effort to get to know them so that he can be of the most assistance. As a math department, we always struggle to designate award recipients. In many ways, we have an embarrassment of riches. But few students can match the level of enthusiasm, interest, curiosity, sincerity, kindness, and patience that we see in Alex Spiteri. Congratulations. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Payette, who will present the Science Awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. I get the great pleasure of handing out 5 department awards, so I'll be here for a little while. First up, the MBS Science Department is pleased to present the Physics Award to Jack Moore. As I taught Jack's freshman mathematical physics class, the following words are mine. Jack is an incredibly vibrant character whose outgoing personality make him a lot of fun to teach. Under his boisterousness and energy, Jack has a sharp mind that is quick to grasp the underlying concepts and a tenacity to see him through any initial challenges. He's a leader in class, willing to help anyone who wants to discuss the problems with him, and he has a knack for asking interesting questions which push our discussions into new and fruitful territory. His project work and presentations are imbued with a sense of fun and playfulness that catch everyone's attention, such as when he rigged the team's door alarm to our classroom door earlier in the year. Coupling his enthusiasm with a passion for learning make him a worthy recipient of this award. Congratulations, Jack. Second, the MBS Science Department is pleased to present the Chemistry Award to Sarah Marine. In the words of her quantitative chemistry teacher, Dr. Milinkovic, Sarah's dedication and performance in quantitative chemistry honors have been truly remarkable. She consistently goes above and beyond, showcasing her commitment to learning. Sarah's level of preparation for each class is exceptional. She always comes ready to engage and contribute effectively. Not only does she complete her work ahead of schedule, but she does so with exceptional quality, demonstrating a keen attention to detail that is truly commendable. Sarah has not only excelled in the classroom, but has also been certified as an EMT. Her meticulous study habits and countless hours spent with her local rescue squad demonstrate her unwavering commitment to mastering new skills and knowledge. What sets Sarah apart is not just her academic excellence, but also her willingness to help and her ability to explain concepts clearly, making her an invaluable asset to our class. Her passion for chemistry, coupled with her demonstrated ability to excel, makes her an ideal candidate for the challenges and rigors of AP Chemistry, which she will take next year. I have no doubt that Sarah will continue to shine in her academic pursuits, and I look forward to witnessing her continued achievements in the field of chemistry. Congratulations, Sarah. Third, the MBS Science Department is pleased to present the Biology Award to Justin Cotavale. In the words of his experimental biology teacher, Dr. Howells, I commend Justin for maintaining a grade in the A range in experimental biology throughout the school year, despite the progressively increasing difficulty of the material. This is not an easy task in a challenging course. Justin has a true interest in the topic, easily understands scientific concepts, and has a strong work ethic, a winning combination for success in this course. Justin's engagement with the activities are fundamental for the success of the course. He is a leader in conducting teamwork, and his quiet leadership positively contributes to every aspect of the course. I look forward to seeing his continued growth and development next year in AP Biology. Congratulations, Justin. Fourth, the MBS Science Department is pleased to present the Environmental Science Award to Jonah Tinkelman. In the words of his environmental science teacher, Dr. Chung, in environmental science, we've been asking students to become better acquainted with the world in which we live. Jonah centered his research poster project on the impact of climate change on phytoplankton. One of the qualities that set Jonah apart was his decision to conduct an experiment on the impact of environmental factors on phytoplankton from a local pond near his home. In addition, he has taken advantage of specialized classes such as oceanography and immersed himself in place-based learning at the Island School in Eleuthera, the Bahamas. Congratulations to this year's Environmental Science Award, Jonah Tinkelman. All right, and last, certainly not least, the MBS Science Department is pleased to present the overall award for excellence in science to Mackenzie Dougherty. This is also my longest speech, so. In the words of her anatomy and physiology teacher, Dr. Milinkovic, Mackenzie truly excelled in anatomy. Her commitment to learning is evident in her consistent attentiveness, hard work, and positive attitude. She approaches each assignment with meticulous care and attention to detail, consistently producing high-quality work. Mackenzie's passion and tenacity were particularly evident during the cow's eye dissection, where despite initially hesitating, she demonstrated exceptional skill in isolating various structures such as the cornea, sclera, retina, tapetum lucidum, optic nerve, etc. Dr. Milinkovic, you're going to have to help me if I got those all right. Additionally, Mackenzie has shown strong leadership qualities in our physiology laboratory exercises, such as visual and hearing experiments, further highlighting her dedication and capability. I'm incredibly encouraged by Mackenzie's progress and dedication to her studies. Her ambition to become a medical doctor is commendable, and I have no doubt she will continue to excel in her future endeavors. Also, Dr. Howells, who taught Mackenzie in 3 classes, including AP Biology, adds, Mackenzie, with her unassuming demeanor, flies under the radar. However, she has taken almost all of the department's most rigorous science classes, excelling in each of them. As her teacher in 3 classes, I can say that Mackenzie has been one of the best students I have ever had for her deep interest in science and hard work and dedication to her learning. She also combines her deep interest with creative and artistic skills. In fact, for her senior project, she is planning to draw organisms observed in local ecosystems, and we look forward to seeing her work. Mackenzie has a sincere love for animals, and she is deeply involved with the St. Hubert, animal shelter, involved with the adoption process. Additionally, she attended the Island School trip over spring break, demonstrating a keen interest in environmental science and a willingness to go way outside of her comfort zone. The entire MBS Science Department congratulates Mackenzie. All right, next up we have Pete Donahue, Chair of the Art and Design Department.
Hello. The Susan Marie May Award is given each year to a senior who has achieved excellence in the visual arts at Morristown Baird School. This year, we are pleased to present the May Award to Gabrielle Wolin, an artist in love with creating and learning how to create art. Even in Foundation's studio freshman year, Gabby's goal was to follow our complete program and take AP Studio Art. Even when a scheduling conflict prevented Gabby from taking Art 3 her junior year, that didn't stop her. She took an independent study in studio art, and this year is completing her AP portfolio. As Ms. Hartman notes, any new medium or style Gabby tries, she masters. Whether it's oil pastel, pencil, or collage, Gabby brings a keen eye for design, skillful rendering of detail, and fearless exploration of what each medium can uniquely bring to the equation. Some of her most astounding pieces are ones you need to look twice at. For instance, she created a mixed media collage that reads like a pointillist painting, and when you look closely, you realize that the dots of color in the background are not painted. They are all individually hole-punched from magazines and pasted down. Gabby has contributed a great deal to the presence of art at MBS. She's spoken on behalf of the Art and Design Department to prospective families and to the Board of Trustees. Her artwork has adorned the MBS holiday card 2 years in a row. She's designed t-shirts for the blood drive and the senior class. She contributes as an editor to Mariah and to the Crimson Sun as the arts and entertainment editor. As members of the department have noted time and time again, Gabby is a great joy to teach. She's as modest and caring as she is talented. Gabby, it's my pleasure to present to you the 2024 Susan Marie May Award. Okay. The Kramer Award is given in memory of Edmund Kramer by his sons and is presented to a student who has shown excellence in the art of photography. This year, we're celebrating the achievement of Ayanna Hobbs. She not only took both digital and film photo, but opted to take a second semester of digital photo and to do more advanced projects. Ayanna will also be incorporating photography into her senior passion project, a kind of documentary of her life and hometown. In film photography, according to Ms. Hartman, this student rolled with the punches. Even though her first roll of film only produced a few usable negatives, she quickly mastered the enlarger and printed beautiful, crisp 5x7s, and she only got better from there. Ms. Hartman particularly recalls the stunning images of Ayanna's pattern and shadow project. In that project, Ayanna, who also excelled in our graphic design electives, showed off her eye for composition, architecture elements, patterns of windows and reflections, wrought iron railings casting shadows on sidewalks. All of these everyday sights became art in her hands. I look forward to seeing what she does with photo and video for her senior project. Please join me in congratulating Ayanna Hobbs, this year's Kramer Award winner. Okay. I am very pleased to announce that the Art and Design Department is inaugurating a new award this year, the Award for Excellence in Design. This new award recognizes an upper school student who has demonstrated exceptional creativity, innovation, and proficiency across multiple design disciplines. This year's recipient embodies a key aspect of Morristown Baird's curricular philosophy. Driven by empathy, she works to design creative solutions in pursuit of new knowledge and to reconsider what is possible. The recipient is none other than Samantha Brown. Sam is a tinkerer, a note-taker, a prototyper, and Sam is all about cross-disciplinary connections. For instance, her work in biology influenced her lighting design project in the makerspace. She created a grow light designed to keep indoor plants healthy. She's also a visual thinker. Miss Erickson tells me her notebooks for glass design and metal design are exquisite. Mr. Martino echoes this, saying Sam excels at communicating her ideas visually, which has in turn helped her to take leadership roles in group-based design work. Her two-semester independent study in design and wellness examined well-building, a philosophy of architecture that puts human health front and center. Sam is driven by the idea that the spaces we live in and work in should be designed with higher goals in mind. Working in various disciplines in the CID over the past few years, it's clear she's developed a passion. We in the Art and Design Department couldn't be more proud to be a part of her journey. Join me in congratulating Samantha Brown. And now I would like to welcome to the podium Dr. DeGold.
I'm here to present the Moriah Award for this year. Moriah is the MBS Upper School magazine of student literature and art. This morning, the digital files for the magazine went to the printer. We should have the magazine in hand to distribute to all of you by the end of next week, so stay tuned for that. In order to send the magazine to the printer, someone has to put all of the accepted pieces of writing and art together into one big document, laid out and organized clearly, and in a way that is aesthetically pleasing, consistent, and free of error. For the past 3 years, almost single-handedly, that person has been Alice McNamara. Thus, Alice is this year's winner of the Moriah Award. Each year, Alice has worked tirelessly to put the magazine together, and as I said, almost entirely on her own. This year especially, everything on the pages just shines, you'll see. That's what Alice McNamara has done. But here's the drop the mic thing. No one else knows how to do this. No one else knows how to use InDesign to put Moriah together. So what has Alice McNamara done about this? Alice McNamara has taken it upon herself to create a series of instructional videos for the next person. She is creating instructional videos for the next person. Drop the mic. Come on up, Alice. Next up to the microphone, Ryan Lease.
Ms. Kirschenbaum, the advisor for the Crimson Sun, is unable to be here today, but I'm happy to read these remarks on her behalf. The Founders Cup recognizes exceptional individuals who have poured their hearts and souls into our school newspaper, Crimson Sun. It stands as a symbol of dedication, perseverance, and passion for journalism in its many forms, qualities that both Ethan Reutman and Gabrielle Wolin have exemplified throughout their high school journeys. Though Ethan's passion lies within our news section, his first article dates back to December 2021, where he wrote a review of Ted Lasso. Today, his articles garner some of the most views on the website. His most recent published article on the border crisis had 2 comments. Yes, our website does have a comment section. One of them said, quote, "This is the way reporting should be done," encouraging the reader to apply critical thinking to form their own opinion. Ms. Kirschenbaum, Couldn't agree more. While Ethan may have powerful opinions on most things, he is able to put aside those opinions to provide the reader with balanced journalism. It has truly been a pleasure working with him these last few years. When Ms. Kirschenbaum became the faculty advisor for the Crimson Sun back in May of 2019, it was her dream to not only have page editors, which we now have, but also to have a dedicated cartoonist. In Gabby, we have been lucky to have both. As our arts editor and cartoonist editor, Gabby brings her distinctive artistic flair to every project, elevating our publication with her creativity. For our last issue, Ms. Kirschenbaum knew that we couldn't get the rights for photos of celebrities at award ceremonies, so she emailed Gabby with a vision for what she thought would be a good cartoon instead to pair with the article. Gabby emailed back almost immediately that she sees the vision and would get back to her as soon as possible. Her cartoon, emailed only hours later, was perfect. Instead of simply using the initial idea, Gabby put her own creative spin on it as a true artist does, and it came out even better than she could have hoped. According to British author and journalist Rebecca West, quote, "Journalism is an ability to meet the challenge of filling the space." Both Ethan and Gabby have not just filled the space in their work for Crimson Sun, they have defined it. Please join me in congratulating Ethan and Gabby on receiving the Founders Cup. Next up, we have the presentation of the Goose Club from Ms. Bass and Ms. Platt.
Hello, everyone. Ms. Platt and I are here to present the Goose Cup Award. This award is given to a student, or in this case, 2 students, who have shown commendable dedication and service to the Morristown Beard School yearbook, Salmagundi. These 2 individuals have dedicated themselves to the betterment of our beloved publication, both serving as co-editors and with unwavering passion and tremendous teamwork. Their leadership and creativity truly sets them apart, and we're really proud of their commitment to Salmagundi.
Through their hard work and vision from day one as editors, they have not only upheld the values of Salmagundi, but have also inspired the rest of the Yearbook Club to strive for greatness. Their contributions and creative ideas have left an amazing impression and mark on our publication this year. It is with great pleasure that we announce Gabrielle Wolin and Alice McNamara as the recipients of this year's Goose Cup. Please join us in celebrating their achievement and invaluable service to our yearbook.
Next up, we have Ms. Van Horn with the History Department.
Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to speak on behalf of the History Department today. So, the very best of students of history take seriously the final part of our school's mission statement. Through our discipline, they are invested in becoming enlightened, morally responsible citizens of the world. Pursuing enlightenment and morality takes patience, intrinsic drive, self-awareness, and introspection. According to his teachers, this year's Phoebe Styles King awardee embodies these efforts. Our award winner is a world traveler, interested in people and culture, and he translates that passion into academics. According to Mr. Camel, this student was simply a superstar in the history of the Middle East. In an independent study in Arabic language, Mr. Camel has witnessed this student's enthusiasm, diligence, and excellence beyond expectation. This student's love for learning, clear thinking, and creative writing anchor him to our mission statement as a citizen of the world. Dr. Atwater sees that our award winner is energetic and engaged in AP European history. He deftly makes connections between historical periods and events, and he asks astute questions. His work demonstrates care and passion. He writes with a lively style that is a pleasure to read. In fact, during an Enlightenment salon, Dr. Atwater shared that our award winner was an impressive impersonator of Scottish economist and philosopher Adam Smith. Interestingly, Adam Smith poses a question whose answer will guide our award winner through every stage of his intellectual journey. As you may know, Adam Smith is primarily remembered as an advocate of free market economics, but his extensive writing on ethics reveals a more complex legacy. Adam Smith asks us, what is it which prompts generous men to sacrifice their own interests to the greater interests of others? It is reason, principle, conscience, the heart, the man within, the great judge and the arbiter of our conduct. In this vein, the History Department celebrates our awardee as he uses his gifts to generously serve the interests of others and shares his morally enlightened citizenship with the world. I am pleased to present the Phoebe Styles King Award for Excellence in History to Ethan Reutman. There are 9 muses of classical Greece, and each one has its domain to protect and inspire. Calliope holds the realm of epic poetry. Thalia is the jovial muse of comedy. Urania is the psychic and sensitive guardian of astronomy. Clio is our beloved muse of history, and we admire her in part because she knows her strength and grace as a daughter of Zeus and a titaness. She wields her power to honor heroes and protect their legacy. Likewise, she exposes the work of the deceitful, the cowardly, and the unethical. She is honored for her virtue by Herodotus and Thucydides, and immortalized with powerful iconography in the artwork throughout the ages. Whether our U.S. History Award winner is aware of it or not, she has taken a cue from our beloved Clio. Her teachers and independent study advisors say she has a unique ability to chart her path in a way that is rarely seen in thinkers of her age. She is self-possessed in Clio's way, which means she is calm, confident, and composed in managing her rigorous and varied commitments. She is constantly ready to take the bull by the horns. She sees a challenge, she rises to it, and goes beyond what's expected at this stage in her academic career. Our award winner has a palpable passion for understanding how historical events are alive and visible in our world. Students frequently, and perhaps admirably, aim for A's in history, but it is rare to see students like our award winner revel in the struggle and the messiness of Clio's discipline. A historian named James Banner offers inspirational advice to fledgling historians. The creation of new knowledge and understanding is one of the great glories of Clio's world. To build on this foundation, I would argue that doing something with that newfound knowledge and understanding, bringing forth action, is worth more. Uncovering the truth in aid of justice is actually Clio's highest call to all of us, to every historian. The faculty of the History Department is astounded by the potential of this year's award winner to do just that. And it is my great pleasure to present the U.S. History Award to Sloan Fiverson. And next, please welcome Ms. Eyrich for the English Department.
Good afternoon. I'm so pleased to be here to speak on behalf of my colleagues in the English Department. We're going to begin with the Trustees Award for Excellence in English. And today I am honored to present the Trustees Award for Excellence in English to a student I taught last year, Marley Ryan, whose insights and joyful approach to discussing literature helped to make each class inspiring for all of us. And now I turn to the words of the esteemed Dr. Horan for his thoughts about this year's recipient. I have had the pleasure of teaching Marley Ryan in AP Literature this year. She has distinguished herself from day one. For example, on the first day of class, I asked students to write down some observations about their summer reading novel, Jane Eyre. While all the students made valid points and revealed they were obviously skilled readers, Marley took a risk and cited several thought-provoking comparisons between Jane Eyre and Pearl, the mischievous child from the Scarlet Letter. I thought to myself, wow, this student is going to produce some really provocative papers. And she certainly made my prediction come true. For instance, consider this opening sentence from her essay on James Joyce's Araby. The setting, particularly the contrast between light and dark environments, reflects the opposing force of the narrator's guiding hope against that of his unchanging reality. Or this concluding sentence from her paper on Sophocles' Antigone. As Creon loses his family and Antigone her life, the question arises as to what is truly right, as neither law nor morality is rewarded. Marley's outstanding reading skills match her exemplary writing abilities. In every comment this year, I have mentioned Marley's love of reading and enthusiasm for discussing great literature. Clearly, she possesses all the qualities one would expect from a recipient of the English Award: an adept reader, a proficient writer, and an astonishingly mature conversationalist. We know you will put all these great skills to use, Marley, as you head off to college next year. Congratulations. And now for the Creative Writing Award. I'm thrilled to be speaking on behalf of Mr. Donahue today as I present the Creative Writing Award to a student I also had the privilege to teach in his sophomore and junior years. In writing speculative fiction, the students are asked to write stories that ask, what if? What if magic were real? What if machines became self-aware? What if we encountered life on other planets? This fall, Chris Yermak's fluency in this type of speculative storytelling was immediately evident. He brings to his writing not only his knowledge of storytelling devices, but a fearlessness in exploring new ways to connect those devices. Chris has a wonderful capacity to imagine whole worlds, including settings, social hierarchies, and systems of belief. Chris's creative writing deals with themes of finding identity and purpose, of facing insurmountable challenges and persevering anyway. He excels at creating psychologically complex characters that can convincingly give voice to their inner challenges. For instance, in the following scene, a floating robotic orb and a mechanic named Tiffany are gathering firewood for their campsite, and I quote, "The sky was purple and orange as the sun set on the horizon. The small sticks cracked underneath Tiffany's boots. Not far behind her floated Rem. They had been sent by Ark and Dirk to retrieve firewood for the night. I don't know why they sent you out to retrieve the firewood," Tiffany commented. "I mean, you don't feel the temperature and you can't carry the heavy pieces of wood needed for the fire." "At least I'm helping a little," Rem protested. A robotic arm was extended out of his body and carried kindling for the fire. Tiffany chuckled. "It's not very hard to carry all the wood needed for the fire, but a little help would be nice. Back where I come from, there is hardly any need for firewood because the climate was so hot, even at nighttime." "Where did you come from?" Rem asked quizzically. "I came from a desert. Most people called it the Mojave." "Was it nice?" "No. It was ruled by a dictator who had the people of the land work for his endless wars. He made it his life's work to conquer the Mojave, and from his seat of power, he overcame the heat and the giant insects and accomplished his goal. So you left. There isn't a lot of plant life in the desert, and the weather is much nicer here. I prefer this place in almost every way. Almost? Tiffany looked at the amount of wood in her arms. I've been directionless ever since I've got here. I made it my life to escape that place, but now I lack the ambition to do anything else. I accomplished my goal, dream, but I can't find a new one. Rem thought for a moment. But you have safety. Doesn't that make up for your lack of a dream? Tiffany's body sank for a moment, as though the weight of the log suddenly increased tenfold. Nothing compares to the power that a dream gives you. It makes life worth living. The rest of the walk was silent. End quote. A heart-to-heart with a floating robot might seem strange on the surface, but it's a great example of how Chris can fearlessly combine the absurd and the serious to explore deep questions in his writing. In fact, this story, called Lost in Program, was so original and inventive that it was selected for publication by an online literary journal. And in May, Chris's story will be published by Piker Press. Congratulations, Chris. And next, I would like to introduce Mr. Kraus, speaking for the Performing Arts Department.
Good afternoon. I'm going to present 5 awards for the Performing Arts Department. For this year's Theater Arts Awards, I'd like to read the words of theater teacher Mr. Ruttman. This year's recipient of the Theater Arts Award has graced the stage in Founders Hall for the past 7 years, giving exceptional performances since the 6th grade. From the portrayal of a goose aviator named Greylag in Honk Jr. to the poignant depiction of a death row inmate in Dead Man Walking, they've showcased their versatility and depth as an actor by captivating audiences with each role they embody, regardless of the size. But their contributions to the performing arts and MBS extends far beyond the spotlight. They've been a tireless participant in every aspect of our performing arts program, seizing every opportunity to expand their skills and explore new avenues of expression by taking advantage of a wide array of performing arts classes. From tap dancing and singing in chorus to building sets in the stagecraft class, their commitment to theater knows no bounds. We are pleased to give this year's Theater Arts Award to Henry DeAndrea. Henry's not here this afternoon, so I'll accept it on his behalf. I'm going to now read the words of Ms. DeVenter. The recipient of this year's dance award is someone that I've had the pleasure of teaching since the 7th grade in middle school dance, and the past 4 years in advanced dance. Zara Keel is a marvelous dancer whose energetic movement and cheerful attitude on stage clearly demonstrates that she loves to be in the spotlight. Zara demonstrates great versatility as a dancer, being well trained in several different styles, including jazz and contemporary dance. Not surprisingly, I could always count on her to work hard in class to make sure she perfected each step. As if her work ethic wasn't admirable enough, I always appreciated seeing her encouraging others so that the class could perform well as a group. This past March, Zara stepped out of her comfort zone and participated for the first time in the upper school musical, Legally Blonde. I should say she soared out of her comfort zone because her performance was graceful, proficient. As usual, I love seeing her take center stage, but especially because this time she was acting in a different capacity, as a dancing character in a scene. Ironically, I think she was enjoying herself even more than I was enjoying watching her. Zara, thank you for your passion and dedication to the dance program. Congratulations. I'm now going to present the Vocal Music Award. Throughout the students' 7 years at MBS, they've been deeply involved in singing life at the school. They've performed at Coffee House, the Performing Arts Festival, as well as in 3 middle school musicals and 4 upper school musicals, in addition to being a prominent member of the chorus. This student's commitment to vocal music at MBS extends beyond individual performances. Much of his extracurricular music work is about collaborating with others, such as when he put together a barbershop quartet this past January, or his work in the MBS a cappella group. He's been a leader in the upper school chorus, not just as a musical leader in the bass section, but as the person literally standing in front of the classroom as he led rehearsals, conducting a piece that he arranged himself. We hope that he is able to take his love of music and singing next year as a freshman at Skidmore College, where he's planning on majoring in music. I'm pleased to give the 2024 Vocal Music Award to Aiden Kasman. For the Arthur Cates Instrumental Music Award, I'm going to read the words of Dr. Gervin. The Arthur Cates Award in Instrumental Music recognizes outstanding talent and dedication to the instrumental music program at Morristown Baird School. As a foundational member of the Upper School Jazz Ensemble for all 4 years, this award winner has shown consistent preparation and commitment to the program, which has had a significant impact on the music life of the band. Their musical talents include excellent sight reading, as well as the ability to memorize entire pieces of music easily. The student brings kindness, humor, and encouragement to each rehearsal and is a positive force in the section as well as in the ensemble. This musician has also contributed their talents in other areas of the Performing Arts Department, whether working behind the scenes as a technical operator for MBS theatrical productions, playing in the MBS percussion ensemble, or performing at the Parents' Gala as part of a small jazz combo. This student has demonstrated terrific leadership in every situation. Congratulations to the winner of the 2024 Arthur Cates in Instrumental Music, Kayla Ruggiero. And finally, for the Instrumental Music Award for Strings, I'm going to read the words of Ms. Baldacchini. This year's recipient of the Instrumental Music Award for Strings brings an irresistible joy and enthusiasm to his playing and to the orchestra, inspiring his colleagues and bringing out the best in everyone. He regularly gave up precious free time to work on his viola playing, demonstrating extraordinary dedication to both the instrument and to the entire MBS orchestra. His commitment to community building in the orchestra helped foster a sense of togetherness that brought his fellow musicians together to create beautiful music. I hope that upon graduation, he's able to take his love of music and the viola and continue to make music next year at Texas Christian University. I'm delighted to present the 2024 Strings Music Award to Jack Cueto. I'm going to bring up Mr. Fisher next for the Computational Information Sciences Department Awards.
Good afternoon. In a world of GPTs, LLMs, Bitcoins, and autonomous drones, computer science is no longer just programming. And what might once have been a computer science department is instead the rather grandly named Computational and Information Sciences Department. But as technology envelops our every moment even more completely, we also find it even more deeply hidden behind a wall of magic glass that simply seems to do our bidding. Seems to. It raises the question, who is programming who? Ethan Kothavale could give you very concrete answers to that question. I've had the distinct pleasure of working with Ethan for 4 years. It's fortunate for me he's graduating, actually. I'm running out of things I am qualified to teach him. Ethan blazed through the CASI curriculum and, of course, ended up in CASI Studio. Studio is a course designed for advanced students who delve deeply into a topic of their own choosing. Most students pick something in graphics, game design, perhaps machine learning. Advanced, certainly. Ethan decided he really wanted to know what goes on behind the magic glass. So he decided his topic would be development of a programming language. Not learning a new one, designing one. A language designed as a research tool for human language. Normally, this would be a junior or senior college-level course in a computer science major, viewed with fear by accomplished college-level CS majors. Ethan was a junior in high school. Ethan, congratulations on this year's Class of 1924 Award for Computer Excellence, and thank God you're graduating, because I got nothing left.
I'm okay. Thank you, Mr. Fisher. Hello. The Wellness Award is given to a student who excels in the Wellness Department courses and who exemplifies care of self, care of others, and care of community. Ellie Pine has been a valued, contributing member of the MBS community and a dynamic student since joining us in the 6th grade. Ellie is among the most kind and most caring students. As her teachers noted, she comes to class ready to learn, to apply the material to her own life, and to allow others the space to grow alongside her. And, as her advisor noted, she is always welcoming, has a lovely sense of humor, works hard, and understands learning is about more than just grades. Indeed, one of Ellie's personal missions is, quote, to be a safe haven for everyone around me, end quote. And those who have been fortunate enough to have worked with Ellie know that she reaches this goal on a daily basis. Moreover, she extends this care to the larger MBS community, including serving others in SGA, yearbook, and as a baseball manager. In short, Ellie is the embodiment of the values of Morristown Bears School, and we are immensely proud to count her among our students. Please extend your applause to the 2024 Wellness Award recipient. Congratulations, Ellie Pine. Please welcome Ms. Dezama to the stage.
The Simon Slattery Scholar Athlete Award is given in memory of Timothy Simon Slattery. It is given annually to the junior who has earned at least 2 varsity letters during the academic year and who, in the judgment of a faculty committee, excels academically and athletically, epitomizing the true values of sportsmanship. This year's recipient has earned 9 varsity letters in her 3 years as an MBS student athlete. She has participated in 3 seasons for the 3 years enrolled at MBS and is well on her way to completing her 3x4 Athlete Award. This player exemplifies the role of someone who demonstrates respect for her teammates, coaches, officials, fans, and opponents. According to her girls' soccer coach, she embodies everything that a student athlete should be on the field with her commitment, respect, and ability to motivate others while also thriving in the classroom and impacting the entire MBS community. Student athletes reflect the programs they are part of, and we are lucky to have her as that person that represents the MBS girls soccer program. According to her girls lacrosse coach, her commitment to lacrosse is not defined solely on her skill level on the field, but her integrity and unwavering dedication to her teammates and the game itself. This student athlete's ability to succeed both on the lacrosse field and in the classroom is a testament to her discipline, perseverance, balance, and determination to achieve excellence in all aspects of her life. Her relentless pursuit to achieve her dream of playing college lacrosse highlighted that determination and ultimately led her to committing to play at Elon University next year. Rebecca Lenner has been an integral part of our girls soccer, girls basketball, indoor track, and girls lacrosse programs over the past 3 years. Her sportsmanship and leadership skills made her a natural candidate for this honor. She continues to display the hard work and integrity that make her an excellent representative of our school. Rebecca epitomizes sportsmanship and always has respect for her opponents, looking to be the first in line to shake the hand for a game well played. She sets the standard high in all things, leading by example in demonstrating a winning mindset for her peers. As you can see, our recipient is a true team player, a leader by example, and a pillar of true sportsmanship. I am honored to present this year's Simon Slattery Award to someone who epitomizes all of the qualities of Timothy. Our 2024 winner is Rebecca Leonard. At this time, I have the pleasure of welcoming to the stage United States Naval retired Captain Rick McGooey.
Good afternoon. Today I'm representing the Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy, Annapolis, Maryland. It gives me great pleasure to recognize one of the achievements of your graduating seniors. Today I am presenting Nicholas Fonseca, an appointment to the United States Naval Academy. An appointment is a full 4-year scholarship leading to commissioning as an officer in the Navy or the Marine Corps. Appointments are awarded to students who excel in leadership, academics, and are involved in athletic and extracurricular activities. Students must have the highest standards of personal conduct and honor. I've got to know Nico over the past year and have talked with a number of individuals who know him. I can say he will make an outstanding midshipman and officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico has my utmost respect, as he has selected a most honorable profession that may place him in harm's way. He will soon be joining the ranks of elite leaders responsible for protecting and preserving the liberties and freedoms which we all enjoy. I congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Fonseca and the faculty of Morristown Beard for preparing Nico for an exciting future serving his country. I ask that you all stand as I read the following citation. The Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy takes great pleasure in recognizing with this certificate of accomplishment the appointment of Nicholas J. Fonseca for an offer of appointment to the United States Naval Academy with the class of 2028, signed Admiral, United States Navy. Congratulations. Congratulations. With this, you get to know this real well.
Thank you.
Good luck.
What a wonderful celebration of the academic achievements of our students. Congratulations, Alice, Gabby, Ethan Reutman, Rebecca Leonard, Jack Moore, Sarah Marine, Justin Cotavale, Jonah, Mackenzie, Ethan Cotavale, Finn, Micah, Marley, Ellie Pine, Chris Yermak, Sloan, Alex Spiteri, Ayana Hobbs, Sam Brown, Henry DeAndrea, Zara, Aiden Kasman, Kayla Ruggiero, and Jack Cueto. Also, congratulations, Nico, on your appointment to the Naval Academy. Today's honorees have such discipline, talent, and dedication. I admire your focus and your tenacity, and I'm grateful for the many ways that you challenge yourselves, your classmates, and your teachers. You embody the life of the mind and bring a wonderful combination of curiosity and preparation to your classes each day. Thank you. My hope for all of you in here is that you find something that you're passionate about and take advantage of all of the opportunities to delve as deeply as possible. One of the things that I love about MBS is that there's always the possibility to question, to ponder, to explore, and to examine. Take advantage of these opportunities. In other words, your passion is out there. The topic you won't be able to stop thinking about is waiting for you to discover it. I want to congratulate today's academic award recipients and express my admiration for your wonderful achievements. With just weeks left in our academic calendar, which is really hard to believe, I urge all of you to keep working hard, to keep meeting with your teachers, and to finish the year in a way that you are proud of. Have a wonderful weekend. Will the award winners please stay behind for a photo, and seniors first.